drive-through service.
It starts at night. It goes well into the morning, early morning. Prostitution on full display in 2 Chicago wards.
And tonight, residents are calling for change. Tia is here with the video and the story behind this. Tia.
Well, we actually got this video in July of this year. Residents were complaining about this, and now we're hearing from community activists on this very issue. It all started with that email. A frustrated resident told me she finally had enough. The video she sent shows prostitutes standing right in front of her home. Brake lights from cars lighting up the block like the red light district. Left behind for all to see, condoms, and a whole lot more.
Oh, it was at 5 in the morning, dude.
Chicago.
It's 5 in the morning. Block was a drive-through.
And the reason why we blurred that video is because the woman, she has nothing on but a pair of shoes. Not even 24 hours ago, a resident in the community of Garfield Ridge sent us a similar video. It shows prostitution actively taking place in Archer Heights and the Sleepy Hollow area too. This activity spans across the 22nd and the 23rd wards. Residents say it's been happening for months there, specifically along Cicero Avenue between 47th Street and Archer Avenue across a 5-block stretch. This is all in close proximity to Midway Airport. Maybe you've seen.
Wait a minute, that was a cop car.
It was? No, it wasn't.
It was. That was a cop car.
Go back.
Cops?
Oh.
7th Street and Archer Avenue across a 5-block stretch. This is all in close proximity to.
You think the cop is telling her to leave, or how much? my bet is he's asking how much.
Nah, he's not going. Even if he was, no, he's got too much authority and power over her. He said, "Hey, if you give me a freebie, I'll let you work here." He ain't paying for that. That's a police officer. If he's out there asking a girl how much, he's stupid. If I was a dirty cop and said, "Look, I'm gonna throw your ass in jail, but if you give me a quickie over here, I'll look the other way."
To Midway Airport. Maybe you've seen it on your way out of town. Residents claim this is a lucrative operation running openly while city officials in Chicago turn a blind eye and pimps sit nearby to collect the profit.
I used to live in a black community in San Diego, and this was common. Y'all probably heard me say this story, tell y'all this story before. Like I was going to work in the morning. As soon as I left my house, first stop sign I'm at, there's a pros sitting right there. She looks at me and she does this. And then she smiles at me and was like, you want to be next?
Hey.
They're picking up young girls from wherever they're getting them, and they're prostituting them on the streets. And this looks like a traffic highway between 11:30 to 5:30 in the morning. You can't even get in the alley to park your cars. So we're asking for the politicians.
Must be a lot of great merchandise out there.
Yeah, that's what scares me about these Democrat governors and mayors. They look the other way, man, because they feel a certain way about locking black people up.
Yeah.
It's on full display in this story right here.
They consider a low-level offense, but the filth that it brings, the violence that it brings to your community is why it should be stopped.
Right.
Politicians, when you want our vote, like you said, you're out here and you're pacing the streets. Can you please be out here pacing the streets now? I understand that we don't have a lot of police, but I do understand we could get a couple police officers here to help us.
Now, we did get 2 statements from both alders. The first one from the 22nd.
Well, the Chicago mayor, he is totally against mass incarceration of black people, even if they deserve it.
I know.
That's not even if they deserve it. Even if they deserve it.
Right. Yeah. Because he feels that way because it's his people.
Yeah.
He thinks it's racism.
Racism.
Yeah, racism.
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 Alderman Michael Rodriguez says, we have taken decisive action. Working alongside the Chicago Police Department, we have prioritized increased enforcement in the area, making this issue the #1 public safety focus for the local police district. In addition, we have brought in the county sheriff's office to provide additional resources and support on the ground. Alderwoman Silvana Tabarez of the 23rd Ward says, and she acknowledged this in her statement, that prostitution is a major issue along the Cicero corridor, saying additionally, we have coordinated with local civic organizations and city agencies to increase lighting, install additional cameras, and hold businesses accountable who allow solicitation on their premises.
What? So you're going to hold businesses accountable because they're not doing their due diligence to run these people off. You're going to hold them accountable. Instead of cops out there doing their job, running these people off, arresting them and locking them up.
Confronting people while they're doing something illegal, that's dangerous for a citizen to do that. But this is an easy solution to fix. Either send more cops or legalize, adult work. Put them in certain areas, let them do their thing, but you be behind closed doors and you take this filth off the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what a lot of other countries do. Australia, even here in Vegas, we have a couple of those establishments.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is just like a Democrat city. They're pretty much victim blaming.
Yeah.
You're not doing your part.
Yeah. You need to get on your neighborhood watch. They ain't doing their job.
While others, elected officials, have attempted to overlook the issue, even pushing for legalized prostitution, this activity is not tolerated in the 23rd Ward.
We have
Hey, remember, y'all can also watch us or listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Link is in the description.
a new
This-
video
this
showing
legalized.
prostitutes soliciting
put it
on the
behind
streets
closed
in
doors.
Auburn
Yeah.
Gresham. The community is outraged and wants answers from their alderman. He told Tia Ewing he has pressing questions too.
This prostitution is starting back up.
Yeah, they said they was going to fix it, right? Now this video came out.
Jaw-dropping video captured by Alderman David Moore from the 17th Ward during a Facebook Live earlier this month.
That is
Prostitutes
crazy.
soliciting on the streets for sex. The alderman says the calls poured in from residents.
I'm taking my child to school or to daycare, and they're seeing naked people out there. And so they're frustrated, and even they're seeing condoms right in front of their house.
You know what that means, right? Those condoms are loaded and they tied off at the base and thrown out the car.
Yeah.
Or they ain't even taking the time to tie it off at the base.
Yeah, it's the condom, and then it's all this liquid beside. You know what? Black mayors, black governors, they actually hurt black people because they won't do anything about it.
Yeah. You don't see this in white communities.
No.
The woman dropped her pants. In fact, she isn't wearing any. Twerking in the median on 75th and South Hosted, wearing only a bra and thong, yelling at passing cars. After realizing she's being filmed,
When somebody walk up to your car, it's a threat. See what I mean? That's a threat.
she confronts Moore and attacks his vehicle.
If I can get attacked as an alderman, what do you think the regular constituent if they say something?
In another video, a black car pulls up and drops off a group of women who then began soliciting. According to Moore, this has been building for months here in Auburn Gresham. He says roughly 6 individuals began occupying the areas between 72nd and 75th on South Hosted about 6 months ago. No one was out on this rainy day, but when they are, the activity is happening just feet away from this church and daycare. 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 in the morning.
This isn't new. Moore says he partnered with CPD 5 years ago in an effort to clean up the area. Moore tells us he did call police and CPD confirmed they showed up, but Moore says the response was delayed.
The difference is when it's a community of wealth like anything else, they get that attention. I'm honest about that.
Moore says he's coming up with a plan with CPD. Now, under Illinois state law, street prostitution is classified as a Class A misdemeanor, carrying penalties of up to 364 days in jail and fines of up to $2,500.
I got good relationships with my commander, but this here we have to eliminate. It ain't no try. We have to do it.
I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. Either send the cops, legalize it, put them behind the house. You know? That's
Yeah.
how you deal with that. It's very simple. I mean, you're never going to really get rid of that line of work. It has existed since the beginning of time. It's the world's oldest profession.
Yeah.
Legalize it, tax the hell out of it, put it behind closed doors. It's real easy. I mean, you don't have to have those women out there. You putting their life at risk and the people that live in those communities at risk because it brings filth and crime
Yeah.
and dangerous
Yeah,
people.
a lot of people don't want it legalized.
What somebody do with their own body is their business.
Yeah,
I don't care what they do with it.
I totally get it. I totally get it. Hell, when I was younger, I ain't gonna even say.